We begin with the latest on a deadly fire in downtown Kingston last night. Investigators are still trying to determine how a 6-year-old was burnt to a death in the blaze at his home on Beaston Street. The police say a case file is now being prepared to be submitted for a ruling. Our reporter Kirk Wright visited the scene of the fire, which began some time after 5 Friday afternoon.
After discovering that 6-year-old Daveen Smith was trapped in the burning building, it then became a race to get him out. A race residents lost to a huge fire and thick smoke Friday evening. Firefighters then found his charred remains while battling the blaze.
The cause of the fire is has not yet been ascertained. They are investigating that. Of course, there are a number of factors that could cause a fire, as we could see, but we allowed the expert from the fire brigade to tell us about that.
As it relates to the boy, can you say if he was alone, if anybody tried helping him, where was his mother? Can you shed some light on those questions?
No, we can't. So far, we allowed the detectives to question the people who occupy the premises.
The building at 79A Beaston Street in Denham Town was home to little Daveen, his mother, and other relatives. At only 6 years old, little Daveen, also called Toby, was well known in the community.
Nice little youth, man. Nice little youth. Him sometimes give me beer trouble in the shop. Yeah. Him nice man. Boy, we don't know. Toby, boy, I can't believe. I know I can't believe that Toby dead.
But just mere minutes before the tragedy, James Stewart said he was sitting beside Daveen on Beaston Street watching his young neighbor play dominoes with his little friends.
All a big man was there playing with them too. And him run off. And after that we just hear him disappear in the house in a fire.
Daveen's mother is still beside herself at the loss of her son, but the community is playing its part in trying to help her cope. Mr. Stewart, who is now confined to a wheelchair, says he felt hopeless watching the fire and not being able to help. However, he explained that 15 years ago, he helped rescue a woman and her daughter from a burning building just a stone's throw from Daveen's home on Beaston Street.
The woman was looking through the window and she said, "Save me and my baby now." I said, "Throw down the baby." And she hesitated. I said, "Throw down the baby." "You're going to make him drop." I said, "No, throw down the baby." And she chucked the baby through the window and I catch the baby. Then after, the mother said, "You know, save me, the fire come to the house, you know. Look the back of me." And I said, "Pop with the window." And she popped with the piece away. I said, "Jump." And she pushed through one foot. I hesitate. She draw it in back. I said, "Jump." Right? And she hesitate. And when she do make up her mind, and she jump, right? She drop right in my hand and her next man. When I put her down, the speed that she move with.
At the front of the building, Cecil Miller, who operates a shoe shop, is trying to salvage what's left of his business.
How has this set you back though?
It's a bad man. Bad. You get a whole heap of setback down. Setback now. I don't know what I'm going to do here right now.
Less than 24 hours since a family lost their home, already the building has some new occupants. Kirk Wright, TVJ News.